Get it, get it, get
Get
it,
it,
get it.
get it.
Oh.
Uh, uh.
God, I love that song. Good morning. Good
Good morning,
morning.
everybody. Good morning.
We got a lot to get to. We got to talk about Kamala and Christmas and Saki and her big spat with Peter Ducey. There's so much good stuff to get to. And Jill Biden. Oh my God, there's so many good things. But first, let me just tell you that we got a email from. Where's my pillow thing? There it is. We got an email. We got an email from our own Eva Stanford. Now, this is the end of July. Okay, so that's still how far behind we are on emails. But Eva said, Mock, I already knew my pillow was amazeballs, but now I really, really know. I called customer service on Monday, July 26th to let them know that 2 of my bath towels in mineral gray had a few faded spots on each towel. I asked if they'd ever had an issue with the dye. I told the nice lady on the other end of the phone that I can't use bleach because of our septic system, so it couldn't be that. She told me I could do a return and that she could help me with that. I said, no, I don't want to do a return. It's not that big of a deal. I was just wondering about the spots. Today, July 30th, UPS brings me a box from My Pillow with, guess what? Oh, yes, they did. They replaced my entire order, which was 2 6-piece towel sets. I can't say for certain, but I'm guessing it was because I used code CHICKS when I ordered. So that just gives you an idea of the service from My Pillow, right? And right now, of course, it's 50% off of their Giza Dream Sheets, which are also amazing. The towels are amazing, of course, but it's 50% off right now on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 800-875-0513 or just go to mypillow.com and use our code CHICKS.
You guys are luxurious. They are luxurious. So luxurious.
Oh my God, and speaking of luxury, that reminds me of the luxurious products that you get from Genucel. I got a email from someone yesterday. It was so cute. This woman was like, I tried to go to genucel.com and like there was no mention of you. And now I feel like I'm in the wrong place. And she had spelled it. She had gone to Genucel with 2 L's.
No.
.com.
Mm-hmm. No.
And she didn't put love in front of it. So
No.
like if you go to love Genucel with 1 L .com.
GENUCEL
/chicks. That's how you get the 50% or more off of your stuff. So,
yes.
Anyway. Okay, on to the news because, oh my God, you guys. Kamala is in Singapore, right? Kamala's like hanging out in Singapore in the Middle East. She's going to Vietnam today, I think. And so she gives this big speech. And in the speech, she does not mention Afghanistan at all. She did take a question about it in the presser because she had to, but like in her actual speech, do you know what she talked about? You know what
I do. I know. Ooh, Horseshack. Ooh, I know.
She talked about the climate and its effect on the supply chain and the fact that if you are interested in getting your kids Christmas presents, you need to shop now.
Yeah. Very, very, very tone deaf. But here's the thing. I didn't think that they celebrate. I mean, I didn't think they talked about Christmas. This is the thing I don't understand because, you know, it's a big no-no in liberal circles to talk about or engage people in conversation about Christmas these days. So for her to do it in August is a little strange. I mean, I thought I was the only one that talked about Christmas in August because it's time for me to decorate my tree. Right? Right, I'm that weirdo.
Yeah, because it's maybe that's, I don't know why she mentioned Christmas and not winter solstice or like holiday, winter holiday, Wonderland or whatever. Exactly. But she did say Christmas.
Yeah, but I mean, they're doing everything they can to distract, deflect. Yeah. Try to like take the narrative away from their suckdom. That's what they're trying to do. Desperately.
It's ridiculous. And the one question that she was asked by the press corps about Afghanistan, and, you know, it was a pointed question. I don't remember what the question was, but essentially her answer was, listen, we'll have all kinds of time to analyze how things have gone later. But our singular focus right now is to get our people out. And so this is the new line, right? This is how they want to not think about how badly they have effed this all up. They just want to say, no, we can look at root causes later. You know what I mean? Right now, we're just focused on getting people out. That's how they're spinning it.
And a week and a half ago, it wasn't their singular focus. It just wasn't. And so since the press, was probably letting them know, hey, everybody's pissed off about this, and the people out here have spoken, they're like, oh, crap, maybe we should make this our singular focus, or at least pretend to make it our singular focus. I mean, these people are so, they're predictable at this point. Very, very predictable. Yeah.
Now, yesterday, the IT people came and looked at my computer and did things. I don't know what they did, but they did things that apparently are making things better.
They did this, you guys.
So in a minute, I want to show you the Saki and Ducey spat, but I want you to tell about the presents that you're getting.
Oh my God, you guys. So Shelly, our dear friend Shelly, I got a box today. She wrote me the other day and she's like, Daisy, you got to check your P.O. box. And I did. She goes, there's a birthday box. So I was expecting, birthday box, like little birthday box. Oh no, giant box full of stuff, you guys. Hold on. So I got all this stuff. I got to show you. First of all, she was like, you need your own Bernie. You need your own. She goes, I want to hear Bernie some more. And I want him to come back. And I want him to be talking. And so I'm going to start doing Bernie more because I have my own home office Bernie.
Oh my God, I love it.
Screaming goat. I got my own screaming goat.
Yay.
I got my own dancing Jesus.
Oh my God.
I got my own dancing Jesus. I got a wine glass that says the one where Amy Jo turns 50.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that great? I got a necklace that I'm going to wear on I'm wearing that this week.
Yes, you have
celebration. And then hold on, there's more. Hold on. I got candles for my cake, which I will use on my cake this week. And then there's more. I cannot believe there's more. I mean,
oh my gosh.
I was losing my mind yesterday. This was awesome. This one's so great. Can you see this? It's the Old Balls Club. 50 years of awesome. Wait, hold on. This one's great. Look at this one. Vintage 1971.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely love this. And then there's a hat that goes with it because I wear I wear hats all the time.
Yeah.
And then you guys, I cannot believe she did this. Shelly, if you're watching this, like I'm losing my mind. I was like, I cannot believe this is a thing. So she put, Daisy, in honor of your 50th birthday, I wanted you to have 50 cards. Unfortunately, the government took half as part of their redistribution plan, giving cards to other 50-year-olds who don't have awesome insider friends like you do. Guess you'll just have to read each one twice. I have a stack
oh my gosh
of 50 cards. And so I'm saving these for my birthday. Like I gotta tell you, my family doesn't love me this much. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm so excited about all this, and I love you, Shelly. And then I also want to point out, I love you. Thank you. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm so touched by I really am. We joke here, but I'm so touched by this. You have no idea. I was so emotional yesterday. And then also I wanted to give a shout out to Patty because she wrote me an actual letter and sent it in the mail. And it was, I was telling you before we got on here, the sweetest letter. Our people are the best people.
I know.
And
they're the best.
I mean, I just can't even tell you how much I'm touched by all this. And just having people say, happy birthday is like the sweetest thing. But for you guys to send me stuff, my God. So thank you. Sorry, I didn't want to spend a bunch of time on that this morning, but Shelly.
And Patty.
And Patty. So thank you.
And by the way, because we mentioned yesterday, because our insiders, such an amazing group, and then we learned that people were having trouble joining. So I wrote to Facebook about it yesterday, and they said, we can't find anything wrong, send some screenshots, whatever. So I'm still waiting to hear back. But I had Rob test it out, and on his computer, it worked fine. Really? So I think, like we went over to his desktop, and he just pretended to just be someone who wanted to join, because obviously he would never join the insiders, because he's a loser.
So, hey, buddy, what? Yeah. No.
But the button, like when you go to our main Facebook page, Chicks on the Right Facebook page, and then go like where our cover photo is. There's a button that says become a supporter. And if you click it, then it pops up like a little window that lets you join, and it worked just fine. So I would encourage people who are interested in joining to do it that way, and make sure that you're in the Edge browser. Like, don't use Chrome. I don't know if Firefox is a problem or not, but try using Edge and make sure that you're on a desktop and not your phone. And then let me know what happens.
Okay.
And I hope that that works.
All right.
Okay. I want to try to show you a video now that my computer seems to be working okay. I'm going to share the video of Jen Psaki and her fight with Peter Ducey. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Here we go.
The president have a sense that most of the criticism is not of leaving Afghanistan, it's the way that he has ordered it to happen by pulling the troops before getting these Americans who are now stranded. Does he have a sense of that?
First of all, I think it's irresponsible to say Americans are stranded. They are not. We are committed to bringing Americans who want to come home. We are in touch with them via phone, via text, via email, via any way that we can possibly reach Americans to get them home if they want to return home.
There are no Americans stranded is the White House's official position on what's happening in Afghanistan right now.
I'm just calling you out for saying that we are stranding Americans in Afghanistan when we have been very clear that we are not leaving Americans who want to return home. We are going to bring them home. And I think that's important for the American public to hear and understand.
She's a big fat liar because there are a whole bunch of Americans who are stranded.
Right.
And there's no getting out of that. This is the situation they've called. Did you hear the voicemail that was left for like, I think it was a Virginia House of Representatives person, of an American woman bawling her eyes out, terrified because she's trapped in her house. She's tried to make it to the airport like 3 different times. She's been beaten and she's like, I can't get out. Please help me. I'm losing hope. What do you call her? If that's not stranded, what the hell is?
Yeah, I feel like that's stranded. I feel like that is, I mean, that's not something that is like, that's against her will. That's
right.
Stranded, you idiot. Yeah. So, I mean, it's again, though, it's all about semantics with these people. They want so badly to change. It's like, we got to change the narrative. We got to make the semantics sound hippy dippy happy. So these people feel good. They got to feel good about it. Screw you. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
I was listening to the radio this morning on my way in and I was getting so upset, like listening to her voicemail and then listening to the story of another woman who was on like Fox and Friends yesterday, maybe, who was talking about, she's like an American contract worker there working for the government. She has young daughters here in the States. She's there and she's trying to tell them over the phone whenever she does get to talk to them, no, honey, the Taliban is nice. They have kittens. Like, this is what she's trying to do to calm them down. Can you imagine the stories that they're hearing right now and how terrified they are, how terrified she is? And then Jen Psaki gets mad at Peter Ducey for using a word that is accurate?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But these are the same people, Mark. You have to remember, these are the same people who do believe that the Taliban will work with them. You know, from the very beginning. I mean, they at the first couple days, I mean, we had Biden thinking, or at least this is what it was conveyed. This is what he was saying to us, that he genuinely thought that these people were going to be benevolent and they were going to work with us. They are animals. They're not. They don't have any interest in working with us. I mean, it's insanity what these people think.
And why I don't understand, like there's all this talk about this deadline of August 31st. Now the Taliban's like, if you stay 1 second past August 31st, there's going to be consequences. Right. Why did we ever say a date? Why did we not just say, we're going to leave when every single person that we want out of that godforsaken country is out, however long that takes, and then we promise we'll leave, but not a moment before everyone is out. Why did they have to put a date on it?
Right. We were talking this morning before we got on about how Dan Crenshaw, he's actually issued a response to the Taliban now saying, and he says, go F your. I'm not. I think we'll get, say it. Just say it. I think we'll get shut down if I say the actual words, but he said, go F yourself. That's what he said to the Taliban, which is exactly what we should have said to the Taliban from the very beginning. It's like
Yep.
we were in the barn it was 2 nights ago. We were in the barn. We were ranch sitting for friends of ours. And my husband they have all sorts of animals at this ranch, right? They have 2 dogs, 2 ranch dogs. And you know we love dogs. You know how much we love animals. Like we're obsessed with dogs. But these dogs, they get kept in a pen when these people go out of town. Well, one of the dogs bit my husband, like the last time we were there. And they're smaller dogs.
Hold that
right?
thought. Hold that thought, because I want to make sure before we forget, because I'm worried that we'll forget.
Okay.
I want to make sure that we talk about Omaha Steaks, because you guys, they have a Labor Day special right now,
Oh my
which
God,
is really exciting.
Great. Like, because like this weekend, we're not doing anything for my birthday. I say we're not doing anything. We're going to eat Omaha steaks.
Which
That's what we're doing.
That's a treat, man.
That's
It is
something.
a treat.
That's something. Yeah.
And Judy Williams had written us back when we were doing the Father's Day special for Omaha Steaks. And she said, I just wanted to let you know I purchased the Father's Day package for my husband's birthday. I used the code CHECKS for the great discount. Sorry, I didn't think to take pictures. We had the porterhouse steak, and it was mouth-watering. My husband loved the apple tarts. I'll send pictures next time I cook them. Thank you for all you do. I love your show. I watch every day. I don't always see it live, but I watch it on Rumble. Keep up the good work. That's from Judy Williams. And they're doing another special right now, you guys. So it's a Labor Day special. The deluxe grill out assortment is what you want to look for when you go to omahasteaks.com. And then in the search field, you just put the word chicks, and you get 50% off the deluxe grill out assortment. It's got 30 entrees, you guys. And then you get 12 free steak burgers on top of that. 30 entrees, it's got sides, it's got desserts, all of that. omahasteaks.com, keyword chicks.
Their apple tartlets are the bomb. So good.
Okay, please continue with the dog biting
Okay.
story.
So anyway, so he got bit by one of the dogs, okay? Because the dog was scared. We were going to take care of the animals, and he got bit by one of the dogs. I do have a point to the story, I promise. So, anyways, he what he had to do is he kind of had to manhandle the dog a little bit, which we don't like doing, but you do. You have to show dominance over a dog like that, and so he had to be sort of an alpha male when he was dealing with this dog, and he had to push him around a little bit, manhandle the dog. And then the dog got in the corner, and the dog understood that my husband was, in fact, the alpha male, right? So the next time that we went, the dog did not mess with my husband. And I explained to my daughter, because she was asking about Afghanistan, asking about this whole situation. And I was like, what Biden needed to do was what Daddy did with the dog. And when that's what he needed to do with the Taliban, and he didn't do that. He didn't do it. He didn't establish it. He's weak. Our president is weak. And I feel like presidents before him, or Trump, probably, he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done it. He would have done what Daddy did with the dog, and he would have established dominance. And then that dog would have cowered in the corner and said, okay, what do you want? You're the alpha male and I'm not. And see, this is what's happening is like people like Dan Crenshaw, they're alpha males. They would handle this totally different. Biden is not. Biden is, oh my God, I don't even know if he's a beta male. I mean, he's just, it's like, we have women that would be able to be more alpha male-ish than this guy. And so what's happening is we've got the Taliban calling the shots. And it's not.
And we're admitting that they're calling the shots. Like that Jake Sullivan guy, that weasel, that slimy, weaselly spokesperson guy basically owned up to that yesterday and said, we are. John Kirby said the same thing. Did you hear Jake Sullivan try to say, what was the term that he used that cracked me up? Oh yeah. He goes, listen, I try to give you guys the straight dope.
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, please stop doing that. Please stop being
14.
You. Oh my God.
Stop being like an uncool 14-year-old.
I was so mortified for him. I was like,
God.
Really? You're going to tell the press corps the straight dope?
Oh my God.
Please stop.
It's like, you're an uncool 14-year-old from 2006. Stop it. Stop.
He might as well have worn a banana clip. You know what I mean?
Totally. It would be so great if he came out with a banana clip. And he was like, what's up, everybody? I'm going to give you the straight dope. What's up? I got my acid wash on. I got my banana clip. We're ready to party. Oh my
Oh
God.
God.
These
What a
people.
useless team. And the fact that no one has been fired, no one has resigned, no one. And
No,
I'm
because
just like, how is this possible?
they think they're doing a good job. And then they have a chorus of people on Twitter who are like, yeah, they're doing a great job. They're great. I mean, people, I look at Twitter and I'm like, my head almost explodes. I can't.
Oh my God, it's bad out
I
there.
cannot.
It's bad.
I can't get on Twitter. I can't get on Twitter, Mary. I can't get on Twitter. I'm sorry, Mock. I can't get on Twitter because I'll lose my mind. The way that my faith in humanity is restored is by looking at our people, I'm just like seeing our community of people, because I'm like, okay, because the minute I get on Twitter, I'm just like, we're doomed. We're completely doomed.
It's the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well start taking Mandarin, because this is what's gonna. I'm destined to be taken over by China and Russia, who are basically gonna be in charge. Yeah,
I mean, that's absolutely right. And speaking of Biden's weakness, Jill Biden, Dr. Jill.
Oh yeah,
if you're nasty,
she's a surgeon,
right? So through her press secretary, she is demanding an apology from Fox News's Rachel Campos Duffy, because Rachel Campos Duffy said out loud what everybody knows to be true, which is that Jill Biden did a disservice to the nation by allowing her feeble-minded, idiotic husband to run in the first place. Now, Rachel Campos Duffy said it in a much more diplomatic and tactful way than I just did, but she essentially said she didn't do a good thing for the country. She failed the country by letting him run, knowing his mental state is what it is. And so now Jill Biden is like, that's cruel, and I demand an apology, and she better not get one.
No, she better not.
She better not apologize, Rachel. Don't you do it.
Don't you? We love her. I mean, we did a segment with her on Fox, and I love her. She's awesome. What you see is what you get. She's like super sweet, really, really nice. She's like really cool. I like her. She's very genuine. And I watch her. I'll watch her on the weekend. I like her. She better not apologize, because she's right. She's 100% correct. And how long have we been saying this? I mean, I said it on the air in Indy like 2 years ago. Yeah. It's like he's senile. The guy. I mean, his family. I would say flat out. I remember saying this on the air, that his family obviously doesn't love him, because they don't care about him enough to go, you know what, Dad, and you know what, husband, I don't think that you should be running for president, because I think that you need to probably retire. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why you're running for president. So I think. I mean,
it was 100% truthful. Any honest person knows that what she said was the truth, and so there's absolutely no apology necessary. No. And I just hope that Fox doesn't give one, like on her behalf. I hope she doesn't give one, because she was absolutely 100% right about all of that. I don't think
she will. I don't think that she will apologize. If anybody apologizes, it would be Fox, and they would do it it would be on her behalf, but she would never. I don't think she'd do it herself. She's too much. She's pretty,
she's feisty.
Right. She's feisty, and she stands by her, she's very convicted, and I don't think she'll apologize.
Listen, you look amazing and you're clear as day, but you're freezing today. I just wanted you to know that.
I am?
Yeah, but it's not nearly as bad. It's like a clear freeze. You know what I mean? So it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, and your sound is fine, but you're doing a little bit of freezing.
Okay.
But it's so much better.
I could try the 5G tomorrow.
Ooh, maybe that's a thought.
That would be the highest we could go. I mean, that's it.
It's still like such a massive, massive improvement on every level that but I just thought, because if you see comments, I know people are saying Daisy's freezing, but like if they're new, they don't even know how much better this is. It's so much better.
Okay. All right.
There was the story yesterday that was making the rounds about Andrew Cuomo deserting his dog. Yeah. He has responded to that story and said it's not true, that he left his dog for the day so that he could go deal with like storm whatever. but that he is like, it's a man and his dog, he said. Me and Captain are a man and his dog, and he's part of my family, and this is just absolute fake news. So if you guys were all mad at him like I was yesterday, then I guess, you can be less mad. And by the way, he's no longer governor.
I heard though that he was really bad about training him, and like he was, like that dog bit people because he didn't like have anybody around ever. Like he didn't spend any time with them.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what I mean? He wasn't around. And so, which kind of makes sense. I mean, I feel like he probably had that dog because of political reasons. He was one of those. He was like, man and his dog, because it makes him look cool to have a dog. And so he had a dog. But he has no idea how to care for and nurture anything, let alone a dog. And so, that dog was like, dude, I'd rather be with somebody else. Just let me go. Let me go. You think that dog really wants to be with him? Seriously.
I mean, who does at this point? Am I right?
Right.
It's time for talks. Let me do some screen sharing, and I think everything seems to be working okay on my end, which is exciting. So I'm going to share some talks. Tell me how scary this would be. Like if you were just hanging out on a riverbank and all of a sudden this happened.
Whoa. Relax, guys. Relax. Relax. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Relax.
And he's telling everybody, relax, relax. I would be peeing myself.
Oh my God.
Like there would be pee. There would just be pee all over my life. Pee everywhere. I mean, I would be relaxed. I would be completely relaxed. Like everything would be relaxed, from the waist up. But then there'd just be pee. Oh my God.
I cannot imagine. Now, I did love that they put the Interstellar music as the background of that, because I love the music from Interstellar so much, and it just makes everything more dramatic. So, but yeah, that was like amazing.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
That's insane.
So the next one I'm going to show you is this girl trying to like explain her job. And it reminded me of when we both worked for a consulting firm. We worked for an ag consulting firm. And it was my job as a recruiter to explain to people what the company did. And I would find myself just using a word salad of things that I didn't really know what I was saying, because I still, to this day, after working there for 13 years, have no idea what they really did. Okay. So that's why this girl is trying to describe her own job.
I am a part of the entire ecosystem. Like I touch every part of the process of what I do, but even doing that, like I'm highly specialized. While I am specialized in that particular special area, I am also very involved in all of the other specialties as well. I'm sort of like, I'm a thinker. I'm also a disruptor. I'm basically like a doctor, but for digital footprints. I don't fit in a box, like I'm outside of the box. It's very challenging to distill something that is so manifold and manifest and Manilow. It's like very Manilow, like it's a feeling that you get when you listen to his music more than like one thing. But if I did have to bring it down into a name, like what do I put on my LinkedIn, or what do they call me? I am a marketing associate. So I am a part of
I am a marketing associate. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Also, fun fact.
Who did this? Who thought it was a good idea to write that out so that we could see it? That's rude.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
Oh my God.
I can't.
1980 was 20 years ago. I don't care what you say. Also, you're welcome.
I mean, what the hell? 1980 and 2021 are as far apart as 1980 and 1939?
I can't. No.
I mean, can you even?
No.
That completely blew my mind, like wide open.
Why did you have to do that today?
Because I had to look at it, and so I wasn't about to do that alone.
And I'm turning 50 this week, and it's not bad enough. It's not like things aren't bad enough. you gotta?
Sorry, but
Why do you
like that.
gotta? Why? Why you gotta? But why?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you have one now. That is awesome.
I know. I'm gonna he's gonna always. I don't want to say he's gonna always be on my lap because that sounds really weird. But he'll probably always be on my lap. Yeah.
All right, those are my talks of the day. I'm glad everything worked. At least on my end, I'm able to share again. I guess I have new drivers in my computer.
You know what? You just froze.
I did?
Yeah. That was
You're
weird.
very, very frozen. I don't know if I didn't see myself freeze. Usually I can see when I freeze, but I didn't. You're like 100% frozen in time.
I am right now.
Yeah, you are. But it's
Like
okay
still?
because it's time to go. So hopefully tomorrow it'll be better.
Okay. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on there. But I feel like your IT guy jinxed us.
It's like we can't both always have it perfect. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
we have to take
well,
turns for some
I'm
reason.
a little mad at him because he came in and he messed with something and it's really messing up our mojo. And I'm getting really mad about this. So somebody's heads need to roll. You guys bring it in. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.